Here's another example of Mick Lynch refusing to be directed down the same avenues of questioning so fond of by mainstream media, when Mishal Husain on Radio 4's Today programme tries to get him to disclose how much union members are losing out financially by deciding to strike. You can hear the irritation in Lynch's voice as he turns the line of questioning around.
Secretary, in another 20 minutes or so, what's the average amount of pay that's been lost by your members through the strike period?
Well, that depends on what shifts they were working, what rate of pay they earn, and how many occasions they have to go out. But our members are making a considerable sacrifice, and it shows their level of commitment that they've got towards the campaign. What I do find annoying, though, Michelle, is that you put these lines that are directly taken from the propaganda from the other side. You never show any admiration for the fight that working people are putting up in this country, for the rebalancing of our society. You never criticise the super rich for what they're doing and what they're doing to nurses, what they're doing for the postal workers. And you never seem to take an impartial view on the way that this society is balanced at the moment and the complete lack of distribution of wealth in our society. You always just seem to punt out anything that you receive from the employers and from the government, and that's what I'm hearing directly through the filter of the BBC this morning.
The question was about the average amount of pay lost by your members through strike action, which in the summer was estimated at...
Are you concerned about that? So are you going to contribute to our hardship fund then?
Is there an amount that in the summer it was estimated as being an average amount of $1,500 per person?
Line, Michelle?
Because you've
why
said,
are you pursuing this line
because you've said your members are making a sacrifice. And
yeah, but I read this stuff in the Sun and the Daily Mail.
What's wrong with just saying on average, our members have sacrificed X numbers of thousands of pounds? You've said they're making a sacrifice. What's wrong with putting a number on it?
Well, why do you need that number?
Because I'm interested in the level of sacrifice.
Well, why aren't you interested in what Network Rail and the government are doing to working people acrost this country, impoverish them every day?
What's wrong with you actually putting a number on the sacrifice that you say your members are making?
But why does that interest you, Michelle?
Because we're in a cost of living crisis, because it's in the run-up to Christmas.
Well, why don't they give us a decent pay rise then? Why don't you pursue that?
And because you say your members are making a sacrifice. Now, it was estimated at £1,500 on average in the summer. What's the amount now?
Well, why are you pursuing an editorial line that I could read in the Sun or the Daily Mail or any of the right-wing press in this country, and you're not pursuing the fact that working people, millions of them, are being impoverished and some of them made destitute by the attitude of this government and by their employers? I find this a shocking stance that the BBC will take. You're just parroting the most right-wing stuff that you can get hold of on behalf of the establishment. And it's about time you showed some partiality towards your listeners and to working class people in this country who are being screwed to the floor by the attitudes and policies of this government.
They're called questions.
Rather than
Mick Lynch from
right-wing
the
press.
RMT Union. Thank you.
If you like Mick Lynch, then you should see our Mick Lynch Top 5 Moments of 2022 video.